just woke up, so it's normal you wouldn't know her. Let me fill you in. Miss Liino is the hottest idol singer on Talos 2 right now. She was active online long before her debut, and she has so many fans. Her album and merch sales are always at the top of every platform. If you don't set an alarm, you won't stand a chance of grabbing anything. I really love Miss Liino's songs, too. Every time I listen, it's like my heart just starts racing. I rushed right over as soon as I heard it was her concert. Well, I just really like her music. Besides, it's rare for the Valley to have a performance at this scale. It's not just me. Everyone is being incredibly helpful in setting things up. Right? Since we had this rare chance, why not take a walk around with me? I'll show you exactly how popular Miss Liino really is. Look, Edmund. Everyone wearing those support shirts is a fan of Miss Liino.
Did you know Miss Liino's most amazing work is in her live performances? Oh, I have to show you her absolute best performance. It's the one from the Obsidian Festival. She really lives up to the name Morning Star of La Fantoma. Oh, she's just brilliant.
All right. You've been droning on about your Miss Liino all day. I don't care how famous she is. She's just an idol. You're taking this way too far.
Administrator? Are you also Miss Liino's?
See? I knew I wasn't the only one. Even the admin doesn't really know who Liino is.
No problem. It's never too late to find out. I absolutely have to recommend Miss Liino's 2 greatest hits. Fly to Losian and Go Supersonic, and the one and only Starlight. Oh, you absolutely have to listen to the live versions from last year's 3rd tour.
I love those two, too. You see, Edmund? Miss Liino's music is just that unforgettable. All right, you two carry on. We're going to go have a look around elsewhere. Edmund, over here! So you're a fan of Miss Liino, too? I never would have guessed, Ed. I thought you didn't care about...
I'm usually buried in work, so I can only catch the replays in the middle of the night. I thought I'd never get to see her live before being transferred back to Morospolis, but I never expected...
Ed! Brooke, you guys are here too!
Alia! Oh, and Endmin? Don't tell me you also...
The Endman is just here as an invited guest. I only just finished telling them about Miss Liino. No worries. Once his concert is over, the Endman will be joining our ranks too.
Exactly. I was helping someone record one of her shows, and after watching just one stream...
I won't disturb you any further then. Shall we go to... Edmund, I'm here! That whole area was a community effort. Everyone just wants Miss Liino to know how much she's loved in Valley 4. I hope so. I heard the Brady Mining Group was sponsoring the show this time. And to be honest, they've had some nasty disputes with the UWST over iridium mining in the past. They don't exactly get along. I've heard they aren't above using some pretty shady tactics to get what they want. It just feels off. Why would a company like that? It turns out the agency Miss Liino is with, Pantelosian Entertainment, is actually one of the group's subsidiaries. Miss Liino mentioned how much she wanted to perform for her fans in the UWST. I suppose the group only put up the money to help make her dream come true, right? Yeah, I know a bit about it through my work. It's hard not to pick up on these things. I hope I'm just overthinking things. I'm about to see Miss Liino. I can't be acting all gloomy like this. Exactly. This concert is actually helping bridge the gap between... Yeah, it's me. What's up? Oh. It's an emergency. Miss Liino's agency just called. And then I'll have to... Sure, I feel more at ease with you around. Let's go. Edmund, over here.
Right, they said they'd cooperate fully. Yes, don't worry. I'll report back the moment I hear anything.
Are you Mr. Caden from Pantelosian?
That's me. You're
The Endman is also very concerned about the emergency.
All right, here's the thing. It's Miss Liino. She's gone missing.
What? Miss Liino?
Shh. Keep your voice down. We don't want to go public with this yet, so we haven't even contacted the security bureau. Please, keep this between us. The situation here is a bit complicated. We're all so worried. Our people aren't familiar with this place, so we'll need everyone in the UW... If anything happens to the upcoming sponsored events, I mean, Miss Liino...
This involves Miss Liino's safety. The other workers and I will do our...
Thank you so much. Oh, I've sent over the coordinates for the scene. Just look for our staff members when you get there.
How could this happen? We've been waiting so long for Miss Liino. We have to find her.
Hello, I'm Aaron, the liaison. I assume Caden has already briefed you?
Please tell us exactly what happened when she disappeared.
According to witness statements from the staff, Miss Liino's vehicle suddenly broke down out of nowhere. Miss Liino mentioned she was feeling a bit lightheaded and wanted to stay behind to rest. After that, everyone else stepped out of the vehicle. By the time the repairs were finished, everyone realized Miss Liino had simply vanished. We spent ages scouring the perimeter, but there was still no sign of her. We're operating under the assumption that Miss Liino was abducted. Though it's possible we missed some small detail, but we only have so many boots on the ground.
Looks like we're gonna need more hands. Edmund, I'm heading out to round up some of the workers I can trust. What about you? Coming with? All right, let's stay in touch.
There's a scent lingering in the air. It's strikingly similar to that bottle of traces of some arts. I should have Fiona look into this.
After analyzing the local environmental data, we've confirmed that the scent is indeed a residue based on your description. It's highly probable that the caster is the same individual who abducted Miss Liino. Yes, I've synced the relevant data to your terminal. Just activate the scanning function, and you'll be able to track the signature. Enman, the synchronization is complete. You may now proceed with the scan. These are the residual traces of Originium arts. Keep following this trail. We'll find the perpetrator behind those arts.
Culprit nearby?
To escape from those scary meanies who kidnapped me. Then I got lost in this place. Thank goodness you're here. You'll definitely help Liino out this time too, won't you? Of course we do. When we first met, Liino was only this tall. You used to pat my head all the time back then, remember? Don't tell me. No way. Endman, how could you be so cold? To actually pretend you don't even recognize Liino? It's just too much. Even if you're just joking, I won't forgive you so easily. Amnesia? For real? Fine. After all, in this whole world, you're the only one who's never lied to Liino. So, just this once. obviously. Up we go! We should have lost them by now, right? Sorry. I was in a rush. That's why... Anyway, where are we? That's a relief. I can finally...
Miss Lean, you really are Miss Liino. Oh, is she gonna say no? I hope she says yes.
Twinkle, twinkle.
What? My name? A photo? Yes, of course! My name is Grace, and I've been following you since forever, Miss Liino. I really, truly love your songs. I've been listening to so many of them on loop. No, I mean, all of them. I've been listening to all of them on loop.
There's no rush. Just take your time and tell me.
Okay. I really love your performances too. You're literally dazzling every single time you're on stage.
I'm so touched. Knowing I have a fan as wonderful as you, Grace, makes Liino the luckiest girl in the world.
Miss Liino.
Endman! Could you snap a photo of us? Use this camera right here. I knew I could count on you, Endman. You'd better make sure you capture me at my absolute cutest. What? Let's see. Where should I sign? Right here. Perfect. Now it's all yours.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Liino. Thank you.
Glad you liked it. It's our little secret, okay? Promise you won't tell anyone I'm hanging out here, Grace.
Yes, my lips are sealed. I'll see you at the concert, Miss Liino. I promise.
It feels pretty good to make a cute fan's day every once in a while. All right, time to keep... Agency people? I was just... I guess nothing gets past you, Endman. It's all because of those big meanies. Actually, I was never kidnapped. It was all a desperate escape from Brady Mining. They're the real villains pulling the strings behind everything. Yeah, they've had the agency in a chokehold for ages, working me to the bone every single day. And they're totally weaponizing Liino's fans just to scalp those concert tickets for crazy prices. I can't live like this anymore. I'm done being their little puppet on a string, just doing whatever they demand. That's why I had to get out. Don't you worry. I've had a master plan in the works for ages. I'm going to do it right here. A solo concert for anyone who just wants to vibe with the music. Exactly. If I want to break free from the agency and make sure everyone can actually enjoy my performance, a totally DIY solo show is the only way to go. If a big shot like the Endman gets behind me, this indie breakout is a guaranteed success. I've been waiting forever for a lucky break like this. A big-hearted person like the Endman wouldn't mind me keeping a tiny bit of necessary secrecy, right? You'll help me out, right, Endman?
I'll just tag along and see what she's up to.
Let me think where to even start. Honestly, I haven't really thought that far ahead. Most of this just popped into my head a second ago, but there's one problem I still haven't solved. The performance venue. I want everyone in Valley 4 to have a chance to see this show. So I don't want to just park it in some boring, fixed venue like those stuffy corporate gigs. But Valley 4 is just so huge. It's not like I can just teleport from one side to the other the second I finish a set. Wait, in the sky? How would that even... Wait. The sky? A flying performance? That might actually work! So, if we're actually doing this, we're gonna need a prime spot to take off from. Where would be just right? Let me think. Oh, Edmund, I got it. Come on, follow me. goodness their proposal listed several prime performance spots in Valley 4. I've got it all locked in just by looking once. What's all this? Liino's perfect stage is totally buried. This place is absolutely perfect. Even the breeze feels so fresh. Taking off from here is gonna be amazing. Check out my custom-made flight rig. It's my secret weapon for pulling off those stunts on stage, and it lets me soar just like this. This was top of the list. The second I hit the air, a whole new routine just clicked into place. Though the altitude on takeoff felt a little low. The other spots probably won't even compare to this one. Maybe I could get someone to build me a platform, though time might be tight. What am I gonna do? This is all messed up. The takeoff is the opening act. It's like the most important part. I want everyone to see Liino at her absolute brightest. There's no way I'm giving up on the perfect plan this easily. If only there was something, that could give Liino's co-star a little extra kick. Endman's friend?
Looks like it's time to pay Andre another visit. I hope he's ready.
Quick touch-up. Now, if they add the new...
Enman, so this favor you mentioned. Oh!
Hello there. So you're the legendary super genius friend
Who is... Wait, hang on. Isn't she that girl from the posters? The one on all the... That's the one! Liino! Wait, aren't you supposed to be prepping for that big charity concert? What are you doing way out here?
Long story short, our kind-hearted Endman decided to help me make a little dream come true. But you see, to pull it off, I'm gonna need a booster that can send Liino flying way, way higher.
Oh, a booster. Even greater heights. Now you're speaking my language. What exactly are we looking for here? Exactly what I was thinking. My prototype for low-altitude propulsion has been gathering dust for 6 months, but now it'll get its moment to shine. Of course, but to reach the altitude you're asking for, the booster is going to put a serious strain on the user. The safety risks are nothing to sneeze at. How about considering lowering the power just a bit?
Not a chance! It just wouldn't mean anything that way. To pull off the most unforgettable, sparkling performance, taking a tiny bit of risk once in a while is totally worth it.
All right, I love that spirit. Since you put it that way, I'll stick to the original.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing more important than a perfect performance to Liino. Endman, you definitely get it, right? So, Endman, aren't you just a little bit moved by how brave Liino's being? Wait, seriously? Aren't you supposed to tell me how amazing I am and look at me with total admiration right about now? Is that so? Well then...
All done. Whew. Once I'm through with the final tweaks, I'll have it shipped straight to your launch site, or whatever you call it.
Wow! Thank you so much! I knew I could count on you, being a friend of the Endman.
Don't mention it. It's all in a day's work. Really?
Thank you both, Endman. With this, it feels like I'm one step closer to that perfect, special stage in my heart. It's wonderful. Endman, could Liino also see the message? Unexpected equipment malfunction? They'd actually use such a flimsy excuse for a delay just to avoid canceling? So they even emphasize that I'm in peak condition to keep the fans anticipating? And they added more ticket channels on top of that? But what? They even plan to sell limited signed merch? I haven't signed a single thing. Aren't they This is just the usual trick from the agency's higher-ups. They know how much I've compromised so many times in the past, just to keep everyone happy. Still refusing to give up? Do they really think this young lady is that easy to handle? This time, I'll make sure they learn their lesson. Anyway, I don't want to be their puppet anymore. I have to stop them from deceiving my fans any longer. Well, of course. I'll keep working hard to prepare for my own solo performance. Once I officially announce the show... Oh, right! I just thought of the perfect spot for the landing site. Endsman, come, let's check it out. Even though I've had to make compromises, I still put a lot of thought into the quality of the performance. Those important folks always love to hide their true intentions. But once you figure out the key, they all become surprisingly easy to talk to. That's when any new equipment requests I sneak in get approved right away. No one even asks about the cost.